If it doesn't work, can you use this other phone today or something? So when you're online, you let me know, right? Okay. Okay, for those joining us, sorry for the internet challenges we have. We are Nigerians, so welcome to new. So if you're joining us, we're talking about basic fundamental of financial independence and how to get mastery over them. We have basic fundamentals we have, and to show you how you can get mastery over them to have financial independence. So we started telling us that in any area of life or discipline of life or profession, that if you get the basic fundamentals right, by gaining mastery over them, you will excel and prosper. And there are two biggest difference between financial independence and financial security. And there are two doors in life. One is financial independence, one is financial security. And I would like us to write this one down on your notes. If you choose the door of security, you get neither. If you choose the door of security, you will get neither. And if you choose the door of independence, you will get both. If you choose the door of security, you will not get anyone. If you choose the door of security, you will get neither. And if you choose the door of independence, you will get both. So in life, if you choose the door of security, you will get neither. You will not get any of them. But if you choose the door of independence, you will get both. So when I talk about financial independence, I'm talking about having more money than you need. That is, your need and want is far below than your income. And you're living far below your margin. So you have a lot of money for you already. So if you choose the door of security, I want security in life, you will not get any of them. If you choose the door of independence, you have the two doors. Sorry. If you choose the door of security, you will get neither. If you choose the door of independence, you will get both. If you are with me, shall I? So, if you seek security, you will not have independence. I think we should write that right now. Write it down. If you seek security in life, you will not have independence. Because security does not exist in all nature. If you seek security in life, you will never have independence. Because security does not exist in nature. It does not exist in nature. Security does not exist in nature. I want to give you basic fundamentals. Maybe today we'll cover one or two. So I'm still laying foundation for this class. If you seek the door of security, you will not have independence. You will not. Because there is no because security does not exist in nature. Does not exist. There's no security in nature. If you seek security in life, you will never have independence. Lie. Because security does not exist in nature. If you are with me, shall I? Write it down on your notes. Life is either an adventure or nothing at all. Life is either an adventure or nothing at all. So there's no like security. Everybody take risk. A woman that is pregnant is taking risk. You that is climbing the staircase is taking risk. Farmer planting is taking risk. The crops growing is taking risk. There is no security in life. Stop looking for security. Job security, family security. Look for independence. You have security. So when somebody says, I want to have financial independence, I want to have a lot of money, forget about security. Because life is an adventure. Life is an adventure or nothing at all. So before you, as even coming to this world is risk. Everything is risk. So you ask yourself this question every day you wake up. What are you making out of this life? Is it a daring adventure or nothing at all? So the choice depends on you. You wake up in the morning, I don't want to take the risk. You don't want to fight for your independence and you're looking for security, you will not have any. But you wake up in the morning and say, I must go for independence. I'm going to use some fundamentals that will help you get your independence. And you will eventually have the security you're looking for. So, before I go to give you some of the basic fundamentals, whether you're in UK, in US, it's basic. If I start giving you the basic, I would like us to write this statement before we go to the basic, which is the core value of today's class. Write this down on your notes. If you remove risk in life, you also remove reward. If you remove risk in life, you also remove reward. If you remove risk in life, you also remove reward. If you remove risk in life, you also remove reward. That means in life, no risk equals no reward. So, if you remove risk in life, you also remove the reward. So, write it down in notes. The risk you have to overcome to get the reward is what makes the reward desirable. The risk you have to overcome to get the reward is what makes the reward desirable. The risk you have to overcome, the risk you have to overcome to get the reward is what makes the reward desirable. The risk you have to overcome to get the reward is what makes the reward desirable. So in life, don't remove risk. Life is risky. It's even more risky than you not take risk. So you see a prospect, it's more risky than you do not talk to the prospect. Talking to the prospect is even the better risk. Because the prospect can say yes to you and buy your product or services and you make money. That prospect can change your life. So in life, if you remove risk, you also remove reward. The risk you have to take to overcome, the risk you have to overcome to get the reward is what makes the reward desirable. Maybe one of these, I will play a video for us of how plant grows, how baby grows, how everything grows. They're all risk. They're all risk. If Dangote knows if the risk he will take to become successful, maybe because he will not left to try it. So don't be afraid to take risk. Either you win or you learn. You don't fail. Either you win or you do what? You learn. Tell your neighbor, when you take risk, it's either you win or you learn. Nobody fail in life. People are failing in life, people are quit. If you don't quit, you can never fail. If you keep, after all, the thing you call fail is first attempt in learning. What else is called? So you keep trying, you see first attempt, keep trying, you see first attempt. So, but you quit, you lose all the chance. Quitters never win. Winners never quit. So the first fundamental we have to look at today is environment. What else is called? Environment, you write there, contributing factor. Is a contributing factor. Environment is a contributing factor. But you want to become rich and wealthy, don't ignore this contributing factor. Sorry. So, the first thing that you want to become wealthy, the first consciousness is your environment. Why I'm saying your environment is because experiments have been proven a specific shark, it cannot grow more than 6 inches when it's in a pool, when it's in a pond. But you remove it to the natural habitat, he grows as long as he can grow. Same with human being. There's an environment you will stay. It's finding it difficult to grow. You want to become rich and wealthy, and you want to be financially independent. The environment that will never encourage you to have this independence easily, it will be very difficult. There's an environment that's becoming financially become very easy. So I would like to take this down, write it down. On environment, it is going to be easier to create financial independence in some environment than it is in other environments. It is going to be easier to create financial independence in some environments than it is in other environments. So I understand these factors. It is going to be easier to create financial independence in some environment than it is in other environments. If you are planting seeds, the environment, soil, you plant the seed, it will grow faster. Seed in desert, you struggle, and struggle. You put in a lot of manure, a lot of work. So environment is very important, even though it's a contributing factors and never an determining factors. Environment are contributing factors and not a determining factor. Environment is a contributing factor and not a determining factor. So environment is a contributing factor and not a determining factor. We know that. But as an environment you struggle, virtually struggle. What would have cost you 10 years to achieve in some environment? Some just 1 year. What would have cost you 1 year to achieve? Some in just 1 month or 2 or 3. Because environment is a contributing factor. You have a strong role. Write this down on your notes. Environment is not stronger than your willpower. Environment is not stronger than your willpower. Why I have to give you these trainings, because I know environment contributes, but it's not stronger than your willpower. You have a strong willpower, you can still succeed. But for example, I keep talking about Joseph. Joseph was in his father's house, and his brother knew him as a dreamer, because he always tell them about their dreams. So he will struggle to succeed because nobody believes him. In fact, they even get angry with him. They hate him. In fact, the scripture says something, said that he woke up one morning and he furthermore tell them that now that he dreamt, that it's not just the stars, so now it's the moon and the sun bowing to him. The scripture recorded that they hated him the more. That as the more he's talking about his dream, they hated him the more. So the hatred for Joseph become worse the day when hated him the more, hated Joseph the more. So the hatred become worse whenever he talks to his brother about his dream. I think that happened in Genesis 37, 4 to 21. This is the environment I'm talking about. Genesis 37, 4 to 21. But this particular place says that his brother hated Joseph because his father loved him more than the rest. And this could not say, and they couldn't say a comfortable again about the environment. 2, your life experience, your life struggles is a pointer. Maybe one of these days I will do a training. That everything that happened to you is for a purpose. Everything, whether mistakenly or consciously, or whether somebody hates you, somebody broke up with you, you lost money, or everything is for a purpose. That's why I said, either you win or you learn. Have this mindset of learning, because this will help you know environment that is good for you and that is not good for you. Any environment you are struggling too much, take a walk. You are not a tree. Write this down on your note. Very, very important. Acknowledge that environment that you are can be a leverage and can also sabotage your effort. Acknowledge that environment that you are can be a leverage to your success, to your financial independence, and can also sabotage your success and your financial independence. So I'm taking my time about the environment, because if an environment, acknowledge that the environment that you are can be a leverage and can also sabotage you. When you're talking about your ocean idea to a small cup mindset, and they're telling you it's not possible, please stop telling your dreams to dream stealers. Stop telling your financial goals, your financial targets to dream stealers. Because how do you know them? They are very, very good. They tell you don't do. They will tell you not to do anything, and they will never tell you to do something. Somebody was talking to me, said his uncle told him, don't go to that millionaire school. Don't learn about wealth. Don't attend wealth education. Don't go to those classes again. Don't talk about money. Don't read those books Engineer Fund gave to you. And he asked the uncle, if I don't read these books, which book would I read? The uncle said, I don't know. So your uncle doesn't even know. And he's asking you not to read Think and Grow Rich, Secret of the Millionaire's Mind, 21 Success Secret by Brian Tracy, it's Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. He didn't give any book to read. He did not guide you. He did not support you. But he wants to stop you from the one you're already partaking. That person is a bad environment. And you know one thing about them? Any idea you tell them is a bad idea. Any idea. So acknowledge that some environment will help you create leverage and some will sabotage you. One of the bad environment is job. Tell not job. Job environment Why job is environment is bad is that most will work. Okay, why job environment is like that? Someone else determines your pay other than you. Job environment is self-sabotaging because someone else determines your pay other than you. Job environment create glass ceiling. There's ceiling on your money. There's a cap on your money. Then someone else determine your pay. Someone else determine your pay. Determine your pay. So you are going to work. Don't work for money. Work for experience. Work for knowledge. Work for relationship. Once you work for money, okay, your name now, sorry. That environment can never allow you create financial independence because there's a ceiling on your money. Your salary is 200,000, 500,000, 1 million naira. So there's a cap on it. The worst of it, someone else determine your pay, government determine your pay. So you're not going to be paid your true worth. And another thing why job is worst is that you are selling your time for money. You are selling your time for money. Why is it bad? Is because time is not money. Time is far more valuable than money. Money is a physical asset. Time is invisible asset. You cannot have more time. You can always have more money. The only way you can have more time is to leverage. And job does not give you that opportunity. So this environment is very bad. This environment is toxic. This environment cannot help you grow. Another environment is manipulative environment, where you are being manipulated. You are not having your self-will. You don't have your free will. See, mentorship is not a manipulative relationship. Mentorship is a guiding relationship. That is why when you go to mastermind mentors, they guide you by teaching you some skills. A job of a mentor is to teach you, train you, guide you, educate you, not to manipulate you. When you're in an environment where somebody manipulates you, if you don't give, you will die by fire. If you don't come here, I will sack you. If you don't do this, I will swear for you. When you are being cursed, who idiots, this environment is not going to help you succeed financially. Because this negative thought is going to finally enter your ear and you will see it. And once it enters your ear and it enters your eye, it's going to reprogram your subconscious mind. Remember, your life only manifests what your mind has said. Your subconscious mind is powerful than the conscious being. So, we see an environment when somebody is not teaching you to make your own decision, when somebody is not guiding you to make your own decision, okay, that environment will sabotage you. Environment is a contributing factor, but it's a strong factor. You know, I was in Enugu over the weekend, so we met this Air Force guy that fly helicopter. So the guy was talking to us, and he reminded us that there's an environment that people eat their loved ones when they die as a sign of love. We were like, huh? And I carry my phone. He mentioned the country, Papua New Guinea, is in Asia. This country, man, we touch everything about you. There's an environment that eats cockroach, like China. For us, the cockroach is like, ew. There's an environment that don't eat smell. Environment forms you. The culture, the way you're being talked to, your church, your family, your friends. So if all this environment is not giving the life you want, okay, there's a time. This is a matter of emergency. You need wealth education. Tell me, wealth education. They have taught you everything in life. Scholastic, professional, and yet the life you want, you did not get it. See, if the life you live for the past 10 years, 5 years, 3 years has not gotten you to where you want, please, why don't you open up your mind? At least try something different. For you to get a different result, let me tell you, you need to become the person you have not become before. You need to read the books you have not read before. You need to do the things you have not done before to get the results you have not gotten before. Because, see, all the things you cannot achieve a new result with an old mindset. it will always produce the results you have been getting. So you cannot be thinking small and expect to have a big life. Never. You cannot be thinking negative and have a big life, a positive life. Never. So that is why you need an environment where we talk about wealth, money, idea, concept, vitality, investing in yourself, becoming the ultimate version of yourself. Touch yourself, say I'm a success. That one is begging for the charge card. Touch yourself, say I'm a millionaire. This is what you need. You need to format your brain. You have been programmed by father, mother. You didn't have a choice as a child, but now you're an adult. You have a choice. Then I have a choice. So you need to buy software that you want to format your brain. Those software comes with training, attending events, reading your books, being around people that discuss the things that interest you. See, success in life is predictable. Success leaves clues. What did I say? If you have a success you cannot explain, that means you did not pay attention to the clues. So I want to say this to you before we move forward. The children of Israel left Egypt to the promised land. So from Egypt to promised land take them 11 days to 40 days. But it took them 40 years. Why? Because they see themselves like grasshopper. When they spy the land, they say the land is good, but we are like grasshopper. Only Joshua and Caleb came back with a good report. So when you see yourself as small, no matter what I'm going to do, your container is already small. You just start pouring knowledge into it, it will fill up. So they need to expand your container. They need to expand your vessel. So the only way to expand your vessel is to be physically involved. It's called business of involvement. Is to be engaged personally on the things that increase your mind, which is reading and studying. Let me tell you what happened to you. When you come to our environment, you don't used to read book. Okay, it will be difficult for you for a start. Please don't quit. Don't quit, because everything good is not always easy for a start. If I want to go to the gym today and get 6 packs, it's not going to be easy for a start. Yes or yes? Yes. It's going to be painful. In fact, let me tell you, why I don't bother getting 6 packs. I have this 1 pack, then 1 pack. It's because I try to, try is the weakest word of commitment. I went to gym. 2 days, my stomach will be like, say, 1 boss. I ask question. Dangote get 6 packs, they say no. Elon Musk get 6 packs, they say maybe. I say, you get, they say you don't know. I say, I don't need 6 packs to be a millionaire. Yes or yes? I quit. So I quit on things too. That doesn't mean that I should quit on things that will make me have financial independence. So your environment is a strong factor, even though it's a contributing factor. Pay attention to your environment. Let me give you 1 or 2. If I go to the next fundamental, write this down on your notes. Be in a room where entrepreneurship energy is generated. Be in the room where entrepreneurship energy is generated. We'll bet more ideas. Be in the room where entrepreneurship energy is generated. We'll bet new ideas. Fertilize your ideas. Empowers you to achieve your ideas. Be in the room where entrepreneurship energy is generated. We'll generate new ideas. Be in the room where entrepreneurship energy is generated. We'll bet a new idea. We'll bet a new idea. We'll bet a new idea. Fertilize your idea and empowers you to achieve your ideas. Be in the room where entrepreneurship energy is generated. We'll bet new idea, fertilize your idea, and helps you achieve your idea. So, because energy can neither be created nor destroyed. It can only be transformed from one form to another. Money is energy. Success is energy. Poverty is energy. See, everything you see in life is energy. So you see that part poor, the energy is low. Success, the energy is high. So be in a room where entrepreneurship energy is generated will help you bet your new idea, generate, of course, fertilize your idea, and helps you achieve your idea. So if there's something you ever desire more in life, desire quality relationship. The man said, you are the average of 5 of your friends. And that man said, you did not count well. It's not 5, it's 6. So if you sit around 5 poor men, you become the next 6 poor individual. So 5 wealthy men, Come the next wealthy individual. So he said, you don't count well. That if you sit around five poor men, that means it was 6. You did not see it from the beginning because they will eventually influence you. So because the energy of discussion, the frequency of talking, it's just like tuning to Passion FM, Inspiration FM, Thankful FM, Comfort FM. If you tune to that frequency, that is the one you receive. The same thing when you are among negative people. You are positive, always negative. Okay, you struggle in that environment because their frequency is low. So even though you tune your frequency, nobody's catching. You are not receiving anything. So they will force you. That's why I always tell people, success is being intentional. Greatness is being intentional. Financial independence is being intentional. One of the fundamentals that you need is to be intentional to keep quality people around your life. So how do you know quality people? When they open their mouth, you will know a quality person. Because even a fool closes his mouth, he can be considered wise. How do you start a conversation? When the conversation is not taking you to heaven, is not improving yourself, is not putting money in your pocket, that person is not quality person. He's a time waster. Know that there are two people in life, time wasters and action takers. Don't waste time with time wasters. Again, see, this month is about to finish. 1 month don't feel like play. Now all of us shall happy new year. You're going to be us in a film. November will enter like tomorrow. 2 months remain for this month to easier to work out. What have you achieved this year? If you have not achieved those your dreams, look your environment. The first thing you must look is your environment. Maybe your environment is not encouraging you. Maybe there are some people you need to stop talking to. There are some people you need to encourage talking to them. See, you don't need liabilities again. You need assets. Say no, assets. Okay, you don't manage liability for a long time. You need to help yourself first. 2 poor men can never help themselves. Whoever we buy cannot help themselves. So you are really struggling financially. You don't need anybody to drag you down again. See, you need to be in an environment that helps you grow. Not the environment that you are trying to grow your life, they will cut them, go cook egusi soup. You go and they cut them again, go cook egusi soup. Your name na sorry. You know go work. So you need this environment. Write this down on your notes. Energy is the essence of reality. Energy is the essence of reality. Because energy is spiritual. And spiritual is more important than physical. Energy is the essence of reality. Because energy is spiritual. Energy is spiritual. Spirit is more than, spirit gave birth to reality. Spirit gave birth to reality. So spirit is more important. So you need energy to create wealth, to create independence. Energy is the essence of reality. Energy is the essence of reality. Energy is spiritual. Spiritual gave birth to the physical. Energy is invisible. And invisible is a reality. So you need to understand energy is spiritual. Energy is invisible. Energy is the essence of reality. So by the time you have negative energy, you cannot build a positive life. You cannot become financially free. No matter how much money you have, I give you time. You have low energy environment, you will lose the money. So you need quality energy. You need high energy. Energy is the essence of reality. Energy is spiritual. Energy is invisible. Everything you see that is today was from invisible. It was energy that moved the invisible to the visible. Your phone, your shoe, your car was once in the idea of the entrepreneur. So you need this energy. And before I leave environment, because in an environment of wasters, every money you have, they help you waste the money. They will drink the money. They will smoke the money. They will buy a goosey with the money. They will go club with the money. And they will throw the money up. They will waste your resources. I did not say you should not enjoy. Once in a year, once in 6 months, once in 12 months, go and enjoy. But this energy I'm talking about, this wrong environment, that one is not once in a year. Every evening they'll call you. Boss, where you there? Where you there? We will run bottles. Really? And when you go there, they will never discuss anything that will take you to heaven, that will improve yourself, that will improve your financial life. You know what they were discussing? Woman, Chelsea, politics. They will discuss everything except money, except wealth, except financial independence, except investment, except assets. They will discuss other things. And everything they discuss is not adding value to your life. See, I want to, even though you would eventually have to discuss all these things, but please have financial independence first. I said that rich, you have money, no assets. Wealth, you have assets that gives you money. But when you are financially independent, the money you have is more than what you can spend. No matter what you spend, money will be finished because one asset that gives you the money. This is the extent you need to attain. And for you to attain this level, you need to pay attention to number one factor, environment. Say now, environment. See, I want to make you understand. Write this down on your notes. Physicality, that is physicality, is a manifestation of spirituality. That whatever is in the physical is a manifestation of what is happening in the spiritual. So, physicality is a manifestation of the reality or spirituality. Physicality is a manifestation of the spirituality. So, I want you to know, I'm taking my time today to talk about the environment because I know that human beings are soil. All of us, I say physicality is a manifestation of the reality. So whatever happens in the reality only manifests in the physical. So it gives the essence. It's just what happened in your mind that gives you the result of your physical life. We are soil. In fact, I like the way the Bible put it. He said the sower went to sow some seeds. Some fell on the west side. Some fell on the stony ground. Some fell on the ground that chokes. Some fell on good soil. Some germinate. They bear fruit of 30, 60, 100. That is to say, when you preach, when you teach, when you mentor, when you educate, some people's mind is fertile, some are not fertile. Because every word I say, if it's positive, it's also germinating in your life. But when the word enter, you're absent-minded. You are here, you are there. Now, you need an environment that helps you channel your energy. Because when a man's eyes is single, the body is full of light. When you're environment, they scatter your energy. See, divided attention is divided energy. So you are everywhere. You are Keke man, you are Okada man, you are this, you are that. Energy don't divide. So you need an environment that will tell all your energy to achieve significance in life. You need a focused energy. Tell them focused energy. You don't need an environment that scatters your energy. I'm taking my time to talk about environment today because I want to tell you, Moses left Egypt to the wilderness for 40 years. If not, that environment would have killed him. Christ, they carried him to Egypt. That environment would have killed him. Many people are in the wrong environment. Sometimes you need to leave some relationship. Leave some people alone. See, it's difficult. But letting go sometimes is beneficial. I'm telling you, you don't need to hold on to things that in an environment that doesn't empower you. You are where you are today because of what is happening in your environment. It affects you. It doesn't allow you to become the best you can be. So you need the right environment. I only mention number 2. Tomorrow we continue. I'm going to give you this fundamental. Tell them fundamentals. It's called basic fundamentals of financial independence. First one is environment. Number 2, which is the last one for today. I only write it down tomorrow. We discuss it. Number 1 is environment. Number 2 is perspective. What else is called? Perspective. So, perspective is the way you see things. You need to learn how to see money differently. Money was not meant to be spent. Money was meant to use part of it to make more money. Mindset. If I write 6, you stay a column 6. I stay a column 9. We are correct. But it depends on who you stand and look at. Yes or yes? It's called perspective. If I write, you can say 3, you can say E. Perspective. You can say MW. I say M, you say W. Perspective. So, the way you stand and look at money, very, very important. For you to have financial independence, you need to have the right perspective of money. Because I want money to work for you. I want you to see money as a means of using it to make more money. As an entrepreneur, as an investor. I'm not talking to employees. No, if you are looking for a job, you are in the wrong class. I'm talking to people that want to create value. I'm talking to people that want to own industry. I'm talking to investors, people that money will work for. So you must see money as in the right perspective. Until you see money in the right perspective, money will suffer you. Money is a bad master and a loyal servant. See money as your servant. Say, money must serve me. Tell your neighbor, I am the boss. The way you see yourself, sometimes I call it attitude. The way you think and feel about yourself. The way you think and feel about money. The way you think and feel about people. The way you see people. Perspective. Perspective is one of the fundamentals to have financial independence. Learn to see things with the right lens. Learn to see things with the right perspective. Learn to see money with the right perspective. Because until you see money working for you, money will never work for you. You work for money. If you see money as something you need to work for, I'm looking for a job, they will pay me salary. That's how you are seeing money. I know what happened, that's what you will get. Because your life will manifest what your mind has set. Don't ever see money as something you work for. See money as something that works for you. Say, no, money must work for me. So it starts from you thinking about it. It starts from you saying about it. It starts from you talking about it. It's going to give you, it's going to change everything about your life. See, that invisible force that will manifest whatever you say. That's why you don't say anything you don't want to go through about your life. Perspective, the right perspective will make you have financial independence. The wrong perspective will make you to become a slave. We are supposed to become where you want to be in charge. So because of my time today, the class is 8 to 9. I'm going to give you the note tomorrow. It's 3 minutes past 9 already. I'm going to give you a note about perspective, a long note. So come on time tomorrow, come with your note. About how you need to see money, how you need to see life, how you need to see people. And one of the lens I would like you to do is that you wear the lens of not expecting anything from anybody. Expect less and receive more. Whatever they give to you, receive, you're a good receiver. But don't expect, because expectation not met make the heart sick. Yes or yes? Yes. Perspective. So there's some perspective in life, you have peace of mind. For me, I see human being like disappointment. That if I do something for you, I don't expect. Because to me, you're a disappointment already. So if you disappoint, no, it's part of life. If you reciprocate back, oh, thank God, this one is different. So I don't get myself hot. I don't expect. So I know if I want something, I must raise men. I must teach people. I must mentor people. I must create it. I must duplicate it. I must be the one in charge. I have to put the system in place. I must put a structure in place. I have to be part of the structure. Accept it. No modifying. Not reinventing the wheel. Until I become successful, I can reinvent. Perspective will make you have financial independence. Right perspective. So today we'll stop there today. If you learn something today, shall I? So the online, before I even go on, before I talk about the online community, see, if you have the right perspective to know that for every up, there's a down. For every left, there's a right. For every difficult situation, there's a positive. So even no matter the condition you are, you just need to look around. The right perspective. Flip the coin. For every head, there's a tail. So everything has two. Problem is not problem. Problem has opportunity in it. I'm telling nothing but the truth. See, failure is not the opposite of failure is not part of success. Failure is part of success. So I'm having challenges. Right perspective. What are the solutions? There's a solution around. So I'm busy looking for solution, even in the midst of problem. So perspective is very important. Knowing that you cannot always be stranded. God cannot leave you to be alone. That when you shall pass through fire, God shall be with you. When you shall pass through water, He will be with you. Right perspective. Turn on perspective. I need money. There's money around. Right perspective. So what do I need to do to get money? I know money is a slope of something called value. Turn on value. I begin to look for a way to give value. What is value? Anything that is useful to someone else other than you. So what do I have that is useful to someone else other than me? Because I know until what I know is useful to someone else, what I know is useless. Perspective. Perspective about money. Perspective about wealth. Tomorrow I'll give you the note. You can't miss tomorrow's class. Have the right perspective. I'll give you many stories tomorrow. So you know whatever you're passing through, you can find positivity in it. And to be a ladder. A ladder. See, opportunities are ladder. Opportunities are doors. Opportunity are, in fact, everything you're looking for is an opportunity. So the right perspective will help you have financial independence. So thank you so much, online community. Don't get involved in a business without a mentor. He that stands on the shadow of mentor will see fire. You know why? Mentorship is a legal shortcut to success. So for the rest of us, thank you for joining us. God bless you. For the rest of us here, so